Well, hi there, folks, and welcome back to another Workspace Wednesday right here on Lean Strategies International LLC, where right now we're looking at some great functions inside of Google Sheets that can really speed up your productivity, especially if you're working in Sheets. So before we get started, I'd like to tell you just if you're interested in business, supply chain, operations, or our famous Workspace Wednesday, then please click the subscribe button down below so you can get videos every week that'll be posted regularly on your favorite tips and tricks inside of Google Sheets, also in business, supply chain, and operations. You can also comment in any of our videos on relevant topics, and we'll be reviewing them regularly and do our best to get back and answer questions as quickly as possible. So this week we're going to be looking at the Now function inside of Google Sheets. And if you've seen our other videos on the Today function, this is a great caveat to that wonderful function. And if you haven't seen that video, check the links in the description below. It'll be linked there. So in the Today function, you only get a date. And sometimes you want a date and a time. So let's jump over to our helpful Google page that tells us about the syntax right here. You can see it's very, very basic, a simple syntax. The arguments are simple. Now, one thing they note in here is that like the Today function, this is a volatile function, which means it updates every time you edit or make a change. And can hurt your spreadsheet performance. So be very careful with that. If you want to perform top notch, you may want to think about writing this a different way. Also, one thing to note is the major difference between the Today function and the Now function, like we mentioned before, is the Now provides a date and a time. Okay, so if you want just the date without the current time, then go ahead and look at the Today function. And again, the link is down below in the description. So let's jump right into this one. It's a really simple syntax. The argument's very basic. Since we want the current date and time, all we're going to do is open our function up with an equal sign, type now, open bracket, close it. And as you can see, it'll say 3/12/2024 at 12:42 p.m. and 12 seconds. Now, one thing to note is that anytime you make a change in your sheet, it's going to update. So be very careful with that. If we were to calculate it again right here, you see how this updates right there. And again, if we were to update here, you'll see row A or column A, row 4, update as well. So every time you edit your sheet, it's going to update the Now function, but it can be very helpful if you want to get the time right now and not make any changes. If you have any questions about this function, go ahead and comment down below. We'll be reviewing them and we'll comment back as soon as we can. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here on Lean Strategies International LLC, where you can find solutions that ignite your power.